Since its creation in 2002, Scion has relied heavily on other brands' hand-me-downs. The original Scion lineup, the X and XP, consisted of a pair of rebadged, Japanese market Toyotas. The Scion FRS sports car was developed largely by Subaru. Now, Toyota's junior brand is bringing Mazda into the fold to supply the first Scion sedan. The 2016 Scion is based on the Mazda 2 and is the only way US buyers can get their hands on that car, which Mazda is not offering here. It's easy to be dismissive of a car maker that doesn't actually make its own cars, but it's difficult to fault Scion for this particular move. The Scion is likely far better to drive than anything Toyota would have built to take its place. A frightful face, a beautiful drive, you just have to get past that face. The is unfortunate, Grafton mug was seemingly designed without seeing the rest of the car and stands out as its single and lovable attribute. Try approaching the car from the rear or staring at your smartphone as you walk through the parking lot. You don't want to color your opinion with a bad first impression. Smoother and quieter than Mazda's larger four-cylinder engines, the 1.5-litre in the ES spins happily to redline, although you have to shift by sound, as the chintzy digital tachometer is too small to read and washes out in sunlight. With just 106 horsepower on board, the ER needs a full 9 seconds to reach 60 miles per hour. Consequently, we drove everywhere with the gas pedal flat, lifting only to kick in the perfectly weighted clutch pedal and shift the sweet 6-speed manual gearbox. This may sound like the definition of a penalty box, but actually, driving the ER hard is a riot. Budget tires mean the ER managed only so-so braking performance and cornering grip in our testing. On the road, though, this Scion moves with characteristic Mazda traits that are present in everything from the CX-5 crossover to the MX-5 Miata Roadster. You'll know it by qualities like the accurate steering, controlled handling, and graceful ride quality. On top of that, the Scion is exceptionally quiet, especially in this class where automakers are typically too focused on weight and cost to install any more than a minimum of sound-deadening material. Our observed fuel economy of 32 miles per gallon topped the EPA city rating by 1 mile per gallon, an admirable performance given how hard we worked the engine. One trim level, one option. While Mazda deserves kudos for how the car drives, Scion earns credit for selling the in a single, value-packed spec that includes all of the equipment buyers expect in a new car. For $16,495, the ER comes with push-button ignition, a backup camera, cruise control, USB and auxiliary audio inputs, Bluetooth, and a 7-inch touchscreen that can also be controlled via the knob in the center console. The single factory option is an $1,100 6-speed automatic transmission, while add-ons such as a $419 SD card loaded with navigation software are purchased and installed directly through Scion dealers. Aside from unique seat fabric, the graphics on the speedometer face, and the badge on the steering wheel, the ER's interior is almost indistinguishable from that of the comparison test-winning Mazda CX-3 crossover. That means it's attractive, functional, and comfortable. If it's space you care about, though, there are better choices. The Honda Fit hatchback handily routs the ER, its subcompact peers, and many cars in larger classes when it comes to rear seat legroom and cargo hauling. If you're looking for the biggest car you can afford on a subcompact budget, the Fit is still the car to buy. If you don't intend to use the rear seats regularly, the Scion sits at the top of its class. The ER is quiet, comfortable, and engaging, all for a great price. It's an affordable car that never feels cheap. That shouldn't come as a surprise, though. Mazda's recent work has created a full family of vehicles that are both fun to drive and easy to live with. It was shrewd of Scion to adopt this Mazda into its brand.